So how do we open it?
I think I have to respawn it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. At least there's no mechanism to open it from this side, unfortunately. It's part of like the sequence route expands. It's like the last section of it. I think. Or at least, or maybe the door on the side's the last part, but still. The last time I had this happen, when I went and closed it and respawned it, it put in a hangar what was fully extended. Although I guess this one's closed, so it should be fine. There's probably a very good chance this will somehow not work, but I found it. Docking port 2 this time. There we go.
You know, I kind of don't know how I feel about how I feel about that.
But which thing?
The door just being open when you summon it.
Yeah, they did do a fix so that now there's a control panel on the door that originally there wasn't one that you could access from the station side. Like it was on the side of the ship, which was really annoying. So yeah, it would be nice if they'd have it closed by default. Because people were saying that's just a piracy issue we may have. I think it's Alt L. Yeah, left Alt L. Okay, so I don't see a box anymore that I had to park. Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. Is this really didn't go so close? Just putting all power to shields. Expand motion. Should be well within the box. Alright, shutting engine off. Oh, there we go, yeah. Alright, leave 5-minute wait for transfer. Says there's an obstruction preventing transfer. I don't know what that is though. I'm just gonna stream so you can see this. Oh, there we go. I've just learned to just shut the engines off when I'm moving because it will pop up saying like you can't move for it to start. So now I'm just like stop moving and turn engines off. Now I don't accidentally turn it while it's doing something.
So what are we doing actually?
If you press F4, you'll actually see the cargo boxes getting loaded onto the spindles.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. I see. Okay.
And then the blue box is kind of like, I got a marker to come here, and then I had to expand and be within this blue box for it to work. For whatever reason, it fills like the inner block first, and then kind of the outer separate part it'll fill afterwards. Oh,
Problem?
it's I think it just the I installed a quantum drive. I think I just have to hit the power button to turn it on. Yeah. There we go. Now it's obstructed. Oh, just- I'd really hope the server doesn't crash. I'm trying to clear my travel route and it won't update. So I can't go anywhere.
Let me launch. Let me try.
Sure. I'm not getting on my seat.
Yeah, I think we got a 30K situation going on right now.
Womp
Womp womp indeed. Yes, Travis, this is very exciting. This is what being a captain of a cargo ship is like. Riveting gameplay.
Yeah, BW. No, it's still moving around. Oh no, BW in is at 0. I'm getting nothing on the server.
Yeah, everyone in the server is saying 30K now.
That's shitty. There goes a million on one try.
I blame you.
The
This
the
is
upside of this is like every time I've done this, either the server's crashed or something's fucked up. Just trying to load it up. I think it's only the second time I'm able to actually load up a cargo. There we go.
there. It
I get
is.
a message that says okay with no content.
Everybody's playing Starfield. Surprised to see any Star Citizen. Yeah.
I'm just gonna relaunch. Let me know when you're in menu.
I am in the menu.
My server seems to be working okay.
Yeah, I have nothing against Starfield. I'm not gonna rag on that at all. I am not a Starfield or a single player RPG. You know, I mean, I do like my RPGs. I just don't like, what Starfield is. Like, I think Star Citizen is better, but there are things that Starfield has that clearly Star Citizen needs, like the customization, mainly.
Are your Star Citizen names the same as your Discord names?
Yes.
Okay. Look at you. Being on my server. Making it easy for me. I guess during PTU they usually shove everybody onto the same server here, don't they?
Player
I was told there's
populations.
Not as many people on the people on the PTU, so we can generally get away with one shard.
I'm sure there's multiple shards. Because there's gonna be a lot of people on PTU with wave 3 opening. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, all the wave 3 people rushing in now. Alright, where
Oh,
you
wow.
guys at? I'm over
We'll
at
see you retrieve.
Microtech.
Alright, docking port 2. Let's see if it has cargo on it. That would actually be a miracle if it does.
I'm gonna head head over to Hurston and get some weapons.
I ain't even bothering with that noise right now. They've been wiping every day. Or
Yeah.
resetting.
Now I'm using my fancy shit that I normally get worried that I'll lose. It's wiped so much, I'll just get it back anyway. Doors open, we're good to go. Was it spindled out? Yes. Oh, and it has cargo in it. Oh, it worked. I'm
Yay!
shocked.
30k recovery worked.
I'm really impressed. It has been such a slog to get that to like not shit the bed, and now it's actually working.
Yes, it's very nice.
Alright, so if tab is Moby-Glass, how do you ping now?
F1.
That's gonna make flying around at night by sonar a little
Oh
harder.
no, it's that's a good question. It's F1 in ships, I think now. Or sorry, it's F1 in ships, but tab on first person. I think.
Oh, Moby-Glass?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. They left it behind. Okay.
Quick question. Is there any way to hotwire items?
Sorry, say again.
Is there any way to hotwire items?
Not that I'm aware of, unfortunately.
That's all I needed to know.
I didn't see you come in. I can barely hear you. R does not turn your ship on anymore.
Right Alt R does, or press U. It's actually a massive, well, a very nice quality of life thing where the marker is actually at the correct center instead of it being always offset, so it confused the shit out of people that don't know. For quantum.
It was weird. The first time I jumped in the hammerhead and tried to QT with it, it was so far off. It was so hard to make myself use the other pointer. QT is still B.
Yeah, some were really bad with that. Or they'd like, depending on how you got in, then it would like change that slightly, which was a pain in the ass. So I was actually kind of impressed to see that in the notes today. And it seems to be somewhat random in terms of how it lays the cargo. Because some of the...
Does this mean more stuff it's going to expect you to actually put into the cargo bay instead of the internal storage? Because I was really surprised how much stuff it had me put in internal storage instead of my cargo bay.
I guess it depends what you mean. Like your cargo bay is meant for like cargo boxes, like various SCU containers, versus your like inventory is more like gear and equipment.
Alright, because
I think at least.
I thought their plan was to like physicalize everything.
Yeah.
And it seems like I'm stashing most of my stuff into invisible boxes.
Well, when you're on the ship, the easiest thing to do is put it in the ship inventory, because then it's secured. Like you can put them in, like a lot of ships, or not, maybe not a lot, but a number of ships now have like ship-wide inventory that everyone can access through lockers.
Right,
And
I've
those ones you
seen
can store in.
I've seen where they've got like storage areas, like closets and stuff, and then also where they have like an internal inventory where you can just stash a bunch of shit.
Yeah, like usually.
On some ships, those are kind of big too. Like I put some pretty massive things inside those internal storages.
Yeah, you can do that. I think the idea with physicalization is like, I mean, they had physicalized the cargo before, but now you can do a lot more with it. Like they have multiple sizes of STU versus just the handheld ones or the cargo crates. You have like 32 like shipping container sized ones, and you can move them around with tractor beams. I think right now the handheld one can do everything, but eventually it's going to be like a rifle or machine gun sized one. Will be doing the bigger ones down the road, I believe.
Yeah, because I know when you like salvage things, it physicalizes it, but then on the other hand, when you buy it, it's like itemized. It's like because I've seen ship weapons floating out in the world that you can recover.
Yeah.
But then you can also have them just like in inventories and swap them around, so where they're never in the world to to be stolen or damaged.
Yeah, you can, but you have to have them inside ships where you can put them in inventories. And I think sometimes you can click and drag that. Like, it depends. So, like, right now, if you buy a weapon in a store, you can put it into a ship inventory that you can't see. That's just a thing because that's how it worked before. I don't know if they're going to get rid of that yet. I think eventually that would be physicalized. I don't know how that process is going to work. Right now, it's just cargo because it's like a standardized size, so it's pretty straightforward, I think, or at least easier to deal with. Right now, for weapons that you like salvage, you can put them inside your cargo hold, and you can sell them through that. Like when you land your ship in the store, you could then sell what's in the cargo hold, including weapons, if you threw them in the cargo hold, like just like loosely physicalized kind of thing.
Right.
I think you can pull. Well, I could be full of shit, but I think you can pull weapons out of your thing and drop them to cargo if you wanted to. It's just putting them in to your cargo, like from physicalized into just your ship data. I think is the hard part. I could be wrong though. I know you can do it with guns, where you can drag it into your inventory directly as long as you have line of sight on it when you're in third person view. I've used that as a way to pick up guns sometimes when it's really awkward. So I just haven't tried it with ship guns, so I'm not really sure. But I think essentially, yeah, it is physicalized. It's just the cargo one's what they've built it towards with the cargo. With the storage stuff, usually it's already like box shaped, so it would make sense that you would have stored your clothes or spacesuit or guns in those boxes. Although in some cases it just makes sense.
Honestly,
like
I'm surprised that there's not more people hauling boxes of their clothes around instead of everything in invisible inventories, because I know they wanted to kind of move that way.
Yeah, I think I'm not.
I mean,
I
the
guess I'm
more
not
they
really sure,
physicalize stuff, the more missions that the haulers are going to be able to do. If you're able to just magic everything into Dungeons and Dragons bag of holdings.
Bag of holdings, but I think they're limited in terms of like the amount of crap you can put in them. I mean, that's not necessarily the case. Like with this Crusader or the Hull, or not Hull, shit, the C2A2 M2, whatever that Hercules series, those ones can hold like a shitload, so you can just dump it in the inventory. Like you can, and I know some people do, or they'll do it with storage boxes, which is actually more common too. Well, you'll get like a 1 SU crate or whatever, and then just throw shit in it, because it's easier to do that than have it strewn all over the place. And it would make sense too. Like on Hercules, you have all those really huge cargo containers that are upstairs. So like practically speaking, it would make more sense to store it in there anyway, and logically it would make sense if you had it versus just leaving it strewn around, kind of thing. So in my mind, it almost makes sense to like where you can have it convertible into a cargo box or some sort of box shape that you can then easily put into a ship inventory and then just work out of that. Just for simplicity's sake, so you don't have just like gear lying around all over the place.
The station is attacking itself. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
Kept hearing this loud pew pew pew. It's
So where are we?
We are ArcCorp, fixing to see if we can sell this load of C2 stuff.
Ah, yes.
I believe Federal 30K'd the last server just loading it up. Now we're gonna unload it and see if we 30K the server again.
Yeah.
I did hear that if you load up 3 of them at the same time at anywhere in the system, the server crashes.
Well, there were 2 of us there, so a third one probably showed up and finished the server up.
what planet are you all on?
ArcCorp.
Yeah.
ArcCorp?
We can meet wherever. We're just there at the moment to try and see if we can sell this. It may not even work. And even if I sell Lost, I don't care. I just want to actually show that I can move it from A to B without being totally fucked.
with a 30K.
Yeah. I'm actually still impressed that 30K and I came back and the ship was fully laden. I figured I was fucked from because the last few times that's happened, I've lost, like, all the cargo was gone. That or the ship wouldn't spawn properly and I had to, like, wipe it, which also lost a set of cargo.
Are you
As
in
long as you're in
a?
the same server, it should be fine.
Are you in a C?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we have the B's and the C's in the game now.
Not the
No.
bees.
No Bs. Or
Just
D or
just
E.
A's and C's.
Yep. The original B was supposed to come out after the original C, or A was supposed to come out after the C was released, and the B was supposed to come out with the D. But this one got put back a year and a half? 2 years? In Federal, your server is
Is
full.
it because they needed to finish
Oh,
up
sorry.
the cargo system enough to make it work, or is it the server meshing because of all the cargo?
Well, it was more that there was no cargo you could transport because station to station you could buy stuff, but there's nowhere you could sell it. You had to go to a planet to sell it.
Oh, these can't land.
And these
Oh.
Yeah,
can't
they
land.
can.
Cool.
Yeah, they can.
It's given me a hangar to land in and not a cargo docking color.
Are you extended?
Actually, wait. What,
We're
let me
extended.
check.
Are you extended?
Yeah, we're fully
Then
landed.
it should definitely not. Even if you come to a station, it should give you a docking
It
area.
did. My marker's on a collar or a
Oh,
docking hangar.
Fuck.
I hit
Uh,
Alt L to
Okay, target the station, and then ask for docking.
He just always yelled at me. We already did that.
Hey, finally got back in.
I'm doing a request for
So what did you put
Cargo.
on it?
all I could buy. It was scrap, and the rest was copper. So it was roughly 400,000 plus 460,000 because I ran out of scrap. Yeah, it's not giving me an update when I request landing, and per request cargo unload. I'm not getting any reply. I'm just gonna go to
Another location. Yeah.
Oh, the weapons are firing.
Oh, my problem though. Wait, I have 30,000 fuel. Oh yeah. Wait, how much fuel is this thing taking?
If you haven't upgraded your jump drive, then you have those two or
They
three
increased
ones.
the fuel in this thing quite a bit.
Yes, they increased it to what it's supposed to be.
Because last time I was running out of fuel going from one instance to the other. Okay, cool. Now I have like a lot more. I had 30,000 left, and I only need 5K to run.
Being targeted.
Yeah, they can't really do much unless they decide to try and nuke us.
Yeah, for some reason, I think when they first launched it, they gave it a medium-sized tank instead of the
Okay, I'm gonna go to Crusader.
2 extra large it's supposed to have.
You going to Crusader?
Oh wait, no. Because Crusader has. Oh no, they've updated the Seraphim, so I should be able to unload there. I was trying to think of like where space stations are, but I could go to a Lagrange point actually.
Yeah, because you're already close to 2 Lagrange points. You might as well see if the R&Rs will take you. That's where
Yeah.
most of the miners and salvagers have to go anyway, so they probably got those working fine.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I will do that. I'll go to Arc 1. Why do I have multiple?
There should be one on each side, and then one
Yeah.
on the opposite side of the solar system.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to Arc 1. It's pretty close. 20,000 kilometers away. 2 million.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
sorry, I can't read my bet. So
They fucking charge $20 a month for Restream now.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting all my streaming stuff set back up, and when I opened up Restream and logged back into my account, it's basically you have to pay for it now. You can only have 2 of your platforms selected at any given time.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's talking about HDR. I got my HDR on.
Now, does it let you turn it on?
Does it?
Because when I tried to do it, it said not available.
Do you have it turned on in Windows? It has to be
Yes.
turned on in Windows
Yes,
first.
yes, it is on.